Somebody said they just woke up to watch us.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, happy Wednesday. Zach said he can see and hear us.
Cool.
Zach sent us the banana split Russell Stover.
Oh, yeah.
And Mishmish, I'm pretty sure she found the other ones today for us.
Oh, wow.
So I'm so glad that we'll get to try them all because I keep checking Kroger and our Kroger doesn't have them yet. We checked our Kroger and one in the next town over. They don't have them.
Thank you, Jean, for the happy birthday. I appreciate it.
Audio works. Hooray!
Tavares Smith?
Yeah, it's
graduates Friday. Congrats.
Yes, congratulations. That's wonderful. Bobby said, evening. Hope you guys are well. We are. Madison is in Australia. Good morning.
Hey, Techno Squid.
Yes, Mish said she did find them for us.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much. And we, Kevin, we have your birthday present for Kevin set aside. He has not
I haven't touched it.
Opened the letter or anything.
Although I do have to say, I tried 2 of the coffees today you sent. Laughing Man, I believe, was one. It's good. It's a little stronger than, it's about like the Tim Hortons. It's pretty strong. The 7-Eleven coffee is really, really good. It's kind of like, almost like a breakfast blend, but it's excellent.
And I have had the...
Thank you, Pears.
I've had the Gloria Jeans twice. I've had 2.
The
raspberry chocolate, yes. And it's good. It's not one that I want all the time. You know, there's some flavors, like the toffee is what I normally have. That's something that I want all the time because it's just, there's just a general sweetness to it. But chocolate and raspberry is a very specific flavor. So I usually we have about 3 cups of coffee a day. We've gone from 0 to 3. And so I'll have one of those. I had one yesterday and one today. So
congratulations, Violet, for getting your dissertation. That's awesome.
Oh, that's a big, big deal.
It's very stressful.
Yeah, Kevin... it seemed like it was going to go on forever. Him writing his dissertation.
All right, what do we have for tea? Because I don't want to get this too cold before we start.
Yeah. We're having we've never had this before. We've never done a review of it. This is P.F. Chang's chicken fried rice. It's a meal for 2. We found it at Walmart. It says it's 350 calories per serving. However, you have to add a tablespoon of vegetable oil at the very beginning.
Which is a lot higher than I would have thought.
Which is 120 calories just for the vegetable oil. So you have to, they don't tell you that, hey, you're going to be adding in some calories. Yeah. So let's try it and see what we think.
Madison said she loved you, your mush. You're talking about the mushiness in the MRE.
Oh, listen. Those MREs, that's been an adventure.
That's good.
That is very good.
The chicken's a little dry.
But we cooked it a little longer than we were supposed to.
A little bit, but I turned it on low.
Yeah, but we still cooked it a little longer than we were supposed to.
It's not bad. It's just a touch dry.
I don't think it would be.
Thank you, Susan.
Plus, we've been sitting here for 4 minutes with it on the plate.
It's still warm, though.
Yeah, it's warm.
Charlotte says she takes us shopping with her.
Oh, thank you very much. Tami eating Chinese. I know.
Wait, you said we already eat this more often because it smells really good. This particular one, Joanne wants to know if it's spicy. This particular one is not spicy. I mean, not even the least bit spicy.
No.
I've actually thought about putting soy sauce on it.
Are they normally spicy?
Some of them are spicy. But this one is not spicy in the least bit.
Do we have soy sauce?
I don't know if we do or not. It's okay if we don't.
I don't think we do.
This one is, the flavors are good. The chicken is good. Like I said, it was a touch dry, but it's good. The flavors aren't really strong, though. I've had frozen dinners that had a lot stronger flavors than these, honestly.
Yeah, this isn't spicy in the least bit. No, not at all. I think it's very good, though. I like the texture of it.
Mm-hmm. The rice is cooked well. I don't even mind the what is it? Edamame beans.
Mm-hmm.
They're good and soft. Yeah, it's fried rice.
What was that noise?
Somebody subscribe.
Oh, thank you for your subscription.
Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
I turned the sound on so we'd be able to hear.
Yeah. Tavares, you should be happy when you get your diploma. Danny, canned chicken, I buy tuna in a can. I've always done that, grew up doing that. But chicken,
it has a distinct flavor.
Well, it's never been that big of a deal to bake it, or Ashley likes to boil it. And so it just doesn't take that long at all, especially if you buy chicken strips. Kevin likes to buy the chicken strips because they cook even faster. Mm-hmm. So for us, it's like, even if we're putting it in a chicken salad, it's just like it doesn't take no time at all to cook it.
Commissioner said she should have watched your video on how to wrap a present. I thought it looked perfect to me. Oh, yeah. And how to wrap that. I did that video. How to wrap a present. Like, that was one, I was trying to, that's videos like older than the hills. I was trying to think of a video that I could do that would be interesting. And I was at home filming on my iPhone, and I was trying to film it all by myself. So that's a really cruddy video. They're totally chicken.
Won't go for spicy. Oh yeah. So you would like this if you can't have spicy. This would be perfect for you. And I don't think it costs too much. I don't remember how much it costs.
It wasn't horrible. We've spent more on it dinner.
King's Hawaiian rolls are awesome.
Oh yeah, we've had those on. Did I buy those for like Thanksgiving or something like that one time, and nobody liked them? The rolls.
Or Armand, sorry. The Bertolli chicken parmigiano. I had that in my hand this week. I had that one, and I had, there's like a ziti meal or something. And I told Kevin, I said, I definitely want to try those. Those are a lot more calories, but I don't care. I want to try them. And I think it's like 500 and something for the chicken parmesan, but it looks delicious. I think we should have that very, very soon.
Susan's having a Frito pie burgers and Mexican corn salad. That sounds good.
Oh, yum. You like Stouffer's.
I like Stouffer's, but I tell you what, the Devour meals for the most part are pretty good too. I mean, they're probably more good ones than bad ones in the Devour meals.
And Marie Callender. Ashley loves Marie Callender.
Marie Callender and the Michelangelo meals are all really good too. The Michelangelo's, I don't think I've had a bad Michelangelo's. I don't remember.
But now that Bertolli, we've only had the one a couple weeks ago, and I put it in my monthly favorites for May. It was phenomenal, and so I can't wait to try the chicken parmesan. Because I bet you it's just as good. Someone's birthday today. Kevin's birthday is the 8th. Ashley's birthday was the 3rd. Mm-hmm. Ashley turned 22 on the 3rd.
Jennifer's in here. You always skip where I'm highlighted. I highlight where we're at.
Oh, Jennifer's in here.
Free meal.
Jennifer, anytime you want to sit in here with us, I would love to have you. My sister's in here. Samson Ripley is my sister. That I did the video with, and I'm sure people would love to have you in here with us. And she told me on the phone today, she had 2 root canals, and then she's doing this boot camp, and it looks very strenuous. But, so she had 2 root canals, and then she went to boot camp later on that day, and I said...
Exercise boot camp.
Yeah, exercise. I said, I think you're supposed to rest when you've had a root canal, let alone 2 root canals.
I told you my dad went right back to work when he had his done.
Jennifer, people are saying hello to you. Hopefully she sees it.
Zach said she made Ashley's roasted potato recipe with the ground mustard. I don't remember that one.
It's been a while back.
That must have been 40. Jean said 40,000 subscribers.
Thank you, Jane, very much. People call my attention to the number of subscribers. So then when you get down to when you have 39,900 and something, you're like, come on. So I'm very happy. If you two, am I skipping around again? I want to send you guys a whole chicken.
Chicken in a can. Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Can you imagine getting a whole chicken in a can, just open it and dump the chicken out?
And bake it?
I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, gosh. It sounds disgusting. I don't know that I can handle it.
Lisa, thank you for the donation. Lisa donated $30. Thank you very much.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. $10 for Kevin to eat out on Lisa, Kevin says your name in tomorrow's lunchtime review. If tomorrow's lunchtime review, Kevin ate out, and you recommended, because you have donated money, Kevin's like, Lisa has given us so much money, I'm going to go where she wants me to go. And so you suggested something for him to try, and so in tomorrow's lunchtime review, he went there, and he made sure that he said your name, and yeah, you definitely gave him the money to do that. If you two could visit a unique country for the summer without worrying about any expenses, where would you go and why? I know where I would go.
I don't know. I have so many different places that I could go. Because I've always wanted to go to like Switzerland and the Netherlands and stuff like that.
Well, she said unique.
Unique.
I'll just say mine.
Go ahead.
I would go to New Zealand because that's where they filmed a lot of the Lord of the Rings there.
Would you take a tour?
And oh yeah, and I think that would be cool to go to visit New Zealand.
I'd probably go like China or Japan. That'd be unique.
Any updates on Kevin's check?
No.
We picked up the police report on Monday, and Kevin sent them the police report. And did they say anything? You called to make sure they got it.
Yeah, I just called to make sure they got it.
And
she basically said it has to go through like 5 or 6 people have to approve the reissuing.
Isn't that awful? It has to go through 5 or 6 people.
Well, I want to make sure that I didn't scam them for $2,000 or whatever.
You know, that's just silly, though. You worked for them for all the... I know, it's a procedure. I know. It's not you. It's
they don't know. I mean, I could have put in for the $100, you know, or whatever, you know, whatever money is involved. I could have put in for that. So they have to make sure that they approve at each step to make sure I didn't scam them at all. So I still think it was somebody either involved with the school or knew about how the process works, because something's up with that. With them knowing which emails to forward and stuff and delete and stuff, something's up with that.
Kevin thinks it's
very
definitely fishy. Norman said he liked the coffee. I'm glad that you liked it. Did Ashley like the PB too? We bought her a PB Fit, and she did not want chocolate. She wanted regular. She loves it. Loves it. I mean, loves it more than I ever thought that she would. And I had told her before she tried it, I said, you can make it as thick or as thin as you want it. And she said, I'm glad you told me that, because, you know, if you're thinking, I need to follow these directions exactly, it might be way too thick for you. Ashley wanted it to be thin enough. Ashley likes her peanut butter thin anyway. She doesn't like it like me, really thick. So, and she also likes to take apples and dip them in the peanut butter.
She did say it needed more. If you're going to do an apple, the PB2 is not quite. One serving of the PB2 is not enough.
You need a little bit more.
Yeah,
but it's so low calorie anyway.
It is.
But she loves it.
Prawn toast and duck pancakes. Ooh.
Duck pancakes. That sounds interesting, Yvonne.
Chicken Florentine's good by Bertoli.
We are going to have to try a lot of those.
Yeah, these meals are so good, and they're super easy to make too. And they've so far we've tried 2 different ones, 2 different companies, and they've both been really good.
I wish these had been around when Ander and Ashley were little.
I know, it would have been quick and easy, wouldn't it?
They didn't have any of these meals. I mean, even like the ones, I don't remember even like the big lasagnas in the pan for like a family. I just don't remember.
I know they had banquet ones.
Yeah, but that's a banquet.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like Stofers. That I don't remember those being around when Andrew and Ashley were little.
The Frontera stuff, we've seen those. The veggie taco they're saying is really good. I've had the Frontero's frozen dinners on my Lunchtime Review channel. Is Gloria Jean's Australian? I don't know where that's comes from.
Somebody said they were Australian, Madison. Someone else had told me that they were.
Sharon, it is actually a really good meal. Thank you, Susan.
Jennifer's telling everybody that
it won't be bad like the gum chewing.
I asked her when we did our sister's video. I said, "Do you want to spit your gum out?" And she said, "Oh no, I just put it in my mouth." And
but you don't realize.
You don't realize what you look like when you're chewing gum. That's why I stopped chewing gum completely, because when we went the first time we visited the United Kingdom, and we met up with Jennifer and Nathan and Luke.
Right.
Mike couldn't be there, and they were filming for their YouTube channel, and I saw myself chewing gum for the first time, and it's like, oh my gosh, I look horrible chewing that gum. And even, it's like, why would I want to go around looking like that? I just don't think, I never realized how ugly I looked chewing gum. And so I think Jennifer, my sister, had one of those aha moments. It's like, oh my gosh, I look horrible chewing this gum. So ever since then, I just buy mints. And I really like gum very, very much, but it doesn't matter. I just buy mints now. Madison, I hope I didn't miss any comments. Madison?
No, I think so.
I would miss it. If I didn't have YouTube, I would miss it. Shelby said, what are you eating?
What are we eating? We're eating the P.F. Chang chicken fried rice. That's basically what we're eating. Lisa said she can't wait to see it tomorrow. Can you imagine not having YouTube now that you're so used to using it every day?
That's what it said.
Yeah. No, I use YouTube and I watch Twitch videos every day too. So I can't imagine either one of those being gone. Matter of fact, I watch those more than I watch TV.
Yeah, I think I watch more YouTube than I watch TV too. There's certain people that I love watching. I was just watching Louise Pentland. Is that how you pronounce her name? In the United Kingdom, I was just watching her before I came in here. I'm behind on her weekly vlog. So she was talking about how she just finished writing her next book, but I watch YouTube a lot more than I watch regular television.
Yes. Said, did you see her?
And
message?
I replied back to you. Yes.
Some of the things, like, you got to remember, nobody took money out of my bank account. It was they literally filled out a direct deposit form for me, forged my name and everything, and got funds directed to a different account. So what's bad about that process, as far as the school I work with is the colleges I work with, the process is assuming that you did it and that you will get the notification saying that you did it, and it basically says, if you didn't request this, let us know. Well, if the people doing it have deleted or blocked or forwarded that email notification, you never know. So my personal feeling is that they need to actually physically talk to you and say,
Who just gave us $20?
Did you actually make this change? Pixie, it's £20, so that's actually more.
Thank you so much.
$10 for Ashley, $10 for Kevin. Thank you very, very much, Pixie.
So sweet. Thank you so much. Very much. We appreciate that.
So calling my bank wouldn't have done any good, because my bank, they never saw my bank. It never went through my bank. Have you tried the cookie dough ice latte? We don't drink iced drinks. I think that's the same one. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I got back up. Yeah, we don't drink iced lattes and stuff like that, so I've never tried that.
What's Ashley doing now on summer vacation? Ashley is looking for a job. Ashley has applied everywhere, and she's looking for a job. So that's what she's been doing. had the same thing. Well, Petey, that's great that they gave you your money back the same day.
If they'd pulled it from my bank, it probably would have been different. But since this was a payroll issue, there was not much they could do. Bahama Mama. They've been watching our London videos. Curious to know which place did both of you enjoy eating at the most. There's so many good places, honestly. Most of the places we went were really good. There are a couple of exceptions, like you said the place in Windsor, you would never want to go there again, or at least not order that chicken.
Yeah, it's easier to tell you the places we didn't like than the places we did, because there were only like 2 places that I can think of that I would not go again, and that was one. The pub in Windsor, there was only one we went to. I wouldn't go there again. Even though it had a great atmosphere, it's all about the food. You're paying for the food. I wouldn't go there.
There's 2 fish places I don't think.
And I wouldn't go to that place where Charles Dickens wrote.
Is that the one that went down in the cave down?
Yeah, and it was awesome, but I wouldn't.
It was neat looking, but the food was just so-so.
It was just okay. It wasn't all that.
How about Poppy's? I don't think
I would never.
I wouldn't recommend Poppy's because you're basically eating at an American fish place.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Poppy's. Garfunkel's. Oh gosh, Garfunkel's.
Some people have said Garfunkel's is good depending on which place you go.
It was loud and they were slow.
They were pretty slow, and they weren't even that busy.
No, they knew they were going to get their money. They didn't care about us at all.
John, we're doing good. Thank you.
John's always sweet. He always leaves me nice comments.
Shelby said the local restaurant serves PB&J on a Belgian waffle. That's probably good.
That sounds really good.
A pack of Nutter Butters back from America. Those Nutter Butters are really good.
Sarah's in here. Hello,
hey,
Sarah. That's my Sarah in California. She's in here. I'm glad it came back. Hello, Joan.
Hula Mama just saw you reply.
Good, because I went to their website, Bobby. Hula Mama. I went to their website and I didn't understand how to go through the procedure. So if you could explain that to me, that would be great. YouTube is the new TV. That is the truth.
I started doing 1 through 5 on Lunchtime Review, Bobby.
So you want to stick with it.
And so I kind of want to stick with the 1 through 5s. And honestly,
because it would confuse people if you switched it now.
If I went through 1 through 10, I would still stick to even splits. That sounds awful. But I would probably give the medium stuff 5s, the okay stuff probably 8s, and the really good stuff 10s. So it still wouldn't matter. I would still probably basically do the same scale.
John said your apple looks good.
It is a Honeycrisp apple. Unfortunately, you have to pay so much for them. They're ridiculous. So we try to get them on sale at Kroger for when they go on sale for $1.99 a pound. The Gala apples, I had the Gala apples recently, and I ate Honeycrisp, then I got Gala apples, then I got some Fuji apples, I think. And those 2 apples are just so much softer. The Honeycrisp were literally crispy apples, and they're not quite as sweet. They're the Gala and the Fujis are mushier apples, so a little grainier texture too. The pink apples, I haven't tried those for a long time.
Zach, we have already reviewed the cotton candy balls in a different video. That's why we didn't get them, because we saw those there too. And we had already tried them a while back. We bought them, I think we got them at Big Lots. And that's why we didn't get them. Uses so much data. Yeah, I understand that. Are you okay chewing gum for MREs? Yes, but it's just for the very end of an MRE. And that's only because, honestly, I wasn't even going to try the gum because it's gum. And then someone said, oh, you should try it. They have different flavors. But
so far we haven't had
cinnamon. It's always cinnamon. But I'm glad because I love cinnamon. Mm-hmm. So it's good gum.
We're eating the P.F. Chang's basically chicken fried rice. That's what we're eating tonight. It was really good, by the way. Trish said hello from Maryland. Hello. Frozen dinners at Walmart. Grilled chicken Kraft macaroni and cheese frozen dinner. I don't know if I've seen those.
We haven't seen those here. Yeah, it come to find out about Erica and the reunion. We're going to talk about
she's on the reunion.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for just a minute. Erica, it came to find out she had like a severe migraine that night. So I give her some room because of that. I feel bad that Andy should have told people, she has a really bad migraine. But I've seen other videos of her on YouTube where she's doing, it was like, if you do a search for like Erica Jane live book signing, something like that, it's like an hour-long video of her, and she's like completely normal. She's like talking, and she's very open, and she seems more personable than she was that night for sure. I think when she gets with the other ladies, she's very, very guarded, and she's got her guard up all the time.
Favorite Ben & Jerry's, mine is the milk and cookies. That's probably my favorite one. I love that, which is surprising because it's basically cookies and cream. But it's just a superior cookies and cream. Yeah. What's your favorite Ben & Jerry's?
Oh gosh, believe it or not, I love that cotton candy one.
Cotton candy's really good too.
There was a core one too. There was a core a long time ago.
Like a caramel one?
It was like a Boom Chocolata. It was one of those, and it was a core, and it was like I don't know. It was like a peanut butter. I think that cotton candy Ben & Jerry's though was pretty good.
It's got the little chunks of sugar in it. They were good.
Very, very bottom under privacy. Okay, that's what I saw that, and I wondered if that's where I was supposed to click. Okay, so now I know for sure. Did you find England to be less handicap friendly?
There are a lot of stairs, and I would say it's a little less handicap friendly, although, and somebody may have even answered you on down, almost every place, at least the bigger places, pretty much every place had
I don't think
lifts or something.
I don't think the Tower. I don't remember the Tower having any handicap.
Tower Bridge?
No, the
Tower Bridge had a lift.
The Tower of London.
Tower of London had a lift.
It did?
Yeah. Like the Queen's, the jewelry and stuff. The Queen's jewels was all flat.
Yeah, but that was all
ramps.
flat. But to go around on
No, there were some places that didn't have lifts.
Yeah, there were a lot of
there
stairs.
were some. Yeah, I agree. So you couldn't go everywhere.
And even to
but
go up where they held the prisoners, if you wanted to go up there, that's stairs.
No, but that's true. But the narrow, you got some of those areas are really narrow
to go into
anyway.
the cells. I mean,
yeah. So some areas it's kind of half and half.
What about the tube?
Almost every tube station has a lift. Not all of them, but a lot of them do.
Yeah.
We just didn't go to the lifts because we didn't need them.
Right.
Some of them only have lifts.
You don't see people using the motorized scooters.
Yeah.
You do not see people using those in London. I mean, I'm talking about central London here. All the hustle and bustle. You don't see people using those like you do here. And even when you go in the grocery stores, if we were to go to Walmart right now, you're going to spot somebody in one of those motorized scooters.
At least one.
You don't.
No, they don't see those there.
Very, very rare.
But even if you're in a wheelchair or something, some of the buildings are accessible, some aren't. It's just that's just how it is. But you've got to remember, some of those buildings are 800 years old, I
think too, though, it's a different mentality. This is an interesting subject. I think it's a different mentality, in the United Kingdom than it is here too. Because I was listening to my radio show that I love, Bob and Sherry, and they were talking about the wedding, the royal wedding, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and they were talking about how. Albert, that's his name, right? No. Queen Elizabeth and her husband. Philip. Sorry, Philip.
Albert's a little older.
I know. I knew that was wrong, but I couldn't get his name. I knew that was wrong. He had just had like major hip surgery or something, like literally with days before. And they were talking about how the car pulled up and he got out. He didn't have any crutches or a walker, and he's like in his 90s or something. He didn't have anything at all. And they were talking about how that he was in horrible, horrible pain, and yet you didn't see that. And he acted like everything was fine. If we had had major hip surgery or whatever it was on, we would be laid up. And he wasn't. And it's like, they want to show a braver face to the public. They're more private. They don't want people to know their ailments if things are wrong. And so I think too, that's why you don't see a lot of people there in the motorized scooters, is because they don't want to share that with anybody, that they might be in pain or, but they keep it hidden over there. Does that make sense?
Well, hi Tracy, we're behind. So
sorry, I get to talking.
You're fine. Hula said you can say her name.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad because I said it.
Just got here. You're fine.
What is that?
Subscriber.
Oh, thank you for subscribing very, very much.
Kayleen's Photography. They may not even be in here. We just get subscriber notifications. Mary from Indiana.
I know Mary. I look at all of Mary's pictures on Facebook.
Pixie said
she said her hair was getting lighter for the summer. That's the last one I saw.
Pixie said that most of the time there are stairs. If there are stairs, you can find a lift. But older buildings like castles usually have ramps. I thought most places did have places to go.
See, I didn't notice.
I do think there was places in like the Tower of London, like when you went up to the actual place where they carved out into the stone. Most of the places did not have ways to get up there. Pink Ladies. I'll have to get Pink Ladies next. If they run out of Honeycrisp and they have Pink Ladies, I'll have to try some of those.
Sharon, I'm sure we would love. We've tried a lot from Australia. I have a whole playlist of Australian foods, and we have loved everything that we've tried. Have you seen the news on social media that IHOP is changing its name to IHOB?
What would be the B? International House of Breakfast?
Breakfast?
That'd be interesting.
I don't like that. I like pancakes because that's what they're famous for, is their pancakes. Ashley could get a job as a power washer.
She did a good job.
She did do a good job. And she wanted to do that.
She has. She's been saying, when you do it, let me know.
Yes. I really like
It's actually nice for me because we took turns. So she would do it for a while and then I would do it for a while. So it was easier on my shoulders and stuff.
Bobby, Kevin, on his Lunchtime Review channel, he's going out to eat tomorrow. So, and in the vlog that'll go up on Monday, we actually did go out last night, and I tried to get some video of it, but it wasn't like a restaurant review. It was just like I was filming in the restaurant. So I agree with you about that. I really do like Erica. I just don't know who the real Erica is. That's how I feel about it. And a friend of mine, Liz, she is absolutely over the moon about Erica. And she's read her book. And she said that I have to read her book. So at some point, I'm going to have to read her book. I want to read it. But she really loves Erica. But that's my problem with Erica is you don't know which is the real person. She seems, so...
Hershey's Cookies and Cream or Cadbury Dairy Milk Oreo? Probably the Cadbury Dairy Milk Oreo.
Cadbury, definitely.
Are they even comparable?
Dairy needs a Hershey's Gold Blizzard.
That would be pretty good.
Yes. I think they should put Hershey's Gold in everything. I wonder how you guys... What is it? Avoid eating the snack and junk food that you buy and taste this during the week. Like, how can you not get tempted on eating a whole bag of chips?
It's hard sometimes.
It is hard, but like last night, we had tried these Hers The video went up today. We tried these Hershey chips, the barbecue chips, and we had those up in the cabinet. So for my snack at 9 o'clock last night, you got like 28 grams for 150 calories or something. I don't remember the amount. But anyway, I got my scale and I got a bowl and I measured them out and I gave myself a little bit more because I wanted a little bit more than 150 calories. But we were pretty good at measuring stuff out. I think it helps us. And some people think this is very anal, but this is the way we do it. To eat at a certain time. Because I'm allowed to eat at 6 o'clock. I'm going to eat at 6 o'clock. And once I eat at 6 o'clock, I'm not going to eat again until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think for us,
especially me, because I'm a grazer anyway.
Yeah.
So I like to make the round through the kitchen and grab something and go, and then grab something and go.
It's good for
so I'd be
him.
eating all day long.
It's good for Kevin to look at the clock and be like, okay, I only have a half an hour.
Yeah, I can wait half an hour.
And then I can eat something.
I tell you too, we're pretty good about if there's something that's really, really good, that's really high in calories, and I know I'm going to be tempted to eat it, we used to give it away.
Although those Oreos are up in the cabinet. Not the pistachio.
If you haven't watched that review yet,
I'm giving it away. I'm giving the pistachio ones away. I am keeping those chocolate peanut butter pie ones.
They're really good.
Oh gosh, they're very, very good. And Kevin was like, "I don't want them because I'm not going to eat any of them." I said, "I'm going to work them into my diet so I can have them." Although I have not been watching my calories lately, so oh well.
Is there any comparison? Yeah.
Hershey. Cadbury's much better.
Pizza.
Hi, Angelina. Hello, Angelina. They have better health care. They have better health care, and people probably don't have as many illnesses that cause Americans to be in a disabled state, excluding things like that. Yes, Tracy, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you.
Crossrail. We all saw where they were building Crossrail. It'll be nice because we were always afraid to kind of go around to the eastern side of London, where kind of like where the Royal, the Navy places, the Royal Navy Academy and all that stuff. We didn't go that direction because it seemed really far away, but when we went there on that bus trip, we took a boat back up. It really wasn't that far away. So next time we go, we'll probably be more adventurous and go that direction. So, and Crossrail will probably help that out.
Mary, I look at all your pictures. I'm the nosiest person. I like to say I'm very curious. I'm very inquisitive, but I'm very nosy. And that's just me. News has been saying breakfast. Yeah. International House of Breakfast. How is Guido doing? Guido is good. Laying right next to me.
Snoring.
Guido has followed me around all day long because I clean on Wednesday. So he literally follows me around the house. And I took the vacuum cleaner out in the living room, and he got up out of his bed, his comfortable bed where he was sleeping, came out in the living room just to stare at me while I vacuumed the carpet. And I thought, why do you want to stare at me vacuuming the carpet? What enjoyment do you get out of this? But he does.
No, this is weird. They're announcing a change on Monday.
Well, I don't like it.
Angela, I'm sorry to hear about your Uncle John. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Copy the ambulance. The channel we were watching those on.
We need to talk about this. Let's talk. I was watching, and I told you all about this. I don't like giving out YouTube names that have TV shows because every time I do, they get reported and they take them down because they're not supposed to be putting these shows on there. So I had told you all for weeks, you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel called Phoenix, F-E-E-N-I-X, Phoenix. So what do you know? It gets taken off. So all those shows that I wanted to watch are now gone. So now I have to find another place or another channel. I'll have to wait. Kevin's like, if you wait a few weeks, it'll be back up again.
Yeah, somewhere else. It'll move around.
I'll get to see it, but it's just going to take some time.
Yeah.
What's the last ambulance we saw? I'm trying to think.
It was the one where that guy had to sit with that old lady that keeps calling the ambulance service, which really didn't need it.
Yeah, she
didn't. Her heater wasn't working or something.
Yeah, it was an elderly lady.
And she said she had pains where her appendix is. And really, he said, have you taken any pain medication? No. Well, you might want to do that. It's not doing any good in your cabinet or something like that. And here this guy, first of all, he's a specialist.
Yeah.
That's not a normal ambulance driver. He's actually a specialist. But they were so busy that they didn't have anything for him specifically to do, so he went on this call. It ended up being nothing, and he ended up spending like 2 or 3 hours there, I think he said.
Because it became a mental health.
Yeah, it became a social, is what they call it.
Social, okay.
Yeah, social
okay. Sorry, I
call
didn't know
or something like that, yeah. No, they do call some of them mental health, but this one was literally, she was lonely, basically.
Chastity's in here. I made it to another. I'm making spaghetti. I can smell it from here, Chastity.
Someone posted Dole Whip Oreos.
Dole Whip Oreos.
Dole Whip. We actually made Dole Whip.
A
recreation of Dole Whip on a recipe. It turned out pretty good.
Would you rather never leave America again or move to the UK and never be allowed back into America? Well, I know Kevin's answer.
Yeah, we differ.
We differ on this.
I would stay here, and she would go and never come back. But that's now. 10 years from now, I might change my mind.
Yeah, he might change his mind. I'm still trying to convince him every single day that it would be such a peaceful life. We could live in the Cotswolds, and we could wake up with a nice cup of coffee and look at the sheep.
I think I'd end up having to walk and do a lot more exercise.
We would walk a lot and look at the beauty around us.
Choke me now. Mariah?
You didn't want to do the motion, did you? You didn't want to. I noticed that you didn't want to do it because of what just happened.
Is that Mariah?
Mariah.
Just watch you type an American literature essay. That sounds fun.
Oh yeah.
Although I have to say, one of my favorite classes was a world literature class. I loved it. I had 2 of them, and I loved them. Didn't like the poetry parts, but I liked the other parts.
Kevin loved reading those stories.
I loved it. And then writing comparative between the 2 stories and stuff like that. I loved doing that kind of stuff. Like I said, I didn't care for the poetry part because I never understood poetry. But I can't get into poetry, but I enjoyed the stories.
But you enjoyed the stories, yeah. Whereas a lot of people don't get those at all. He loved it.
Did you do an Ashley birthday video, and are you doing a video for me? Lisa wants to know.
We actually we didn't do. We did a joint. Excuse me. I eat. This is live. I belch. I'm sorry. We did, since their birthdays are so close. Ashley did not want anything specific on her birthday. We had given her things before her birthday. Okay. We normally. I'm just going to tell you. We normally, for the birthdays, we'll give out $100. We'll give Ashley $100. We'll give Andrew $100. We'll give Christina gets $100. They know that they can count on that $100. We had already given Ashley. We had paid for other things before her birthday, so she knew that we had already done those things for her. We had gone well over that. And so on her birthday, we were like, well, do you want Dad to make you a special dinner or whatever? And she's like, no, don't do that. So we decided that we were going to do something in between Ashley and Kevin's birthday. So last night we went out to eat, and I did film, who knows what all I got, but I did film at the restaurant. It's not like you wouldn't even know it was their birthday until the end. They did bring you free ice cream, you and Ashley. Yeah, that was nice. But yes, there will be in this Monday's vlog. It's not like a happy birthday, here's cake, and we didn't get any cake or anything like that. Of course, you have a couple days. You could still have cake.
Yeah, I've eaten enough junk food. Santiago and Yummy sounds. You put words in there, I guess it thought was bad words, so
You probably did.
I took them back off. So you're fine.
It's the Trooping the Colour in London this Saturday. I was there last year, and it was a very hot day. I got the Oasis drink recommended by you guys in your vlog, and I was watching it. David, that is so good. We would probably buy those Oasis drinks all the time if we were there.
Oh, yeah, because they were really
We would
good.
probably try all the different flavors that there are. I'm sure next time we go, we'll get one.
We did finish Black Mirror, everything that they have. I watched the first episode of Lost in Space, and I enjoyed it. The robot's cool. I have to admit that. Queer Eye, we used to watch the old ones back in the day, but we've never seen any of the new ones.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Yeah, we watched the first one with Carson Kressley.
Yeah. And 1922, I've never heard of that one. I don't know what that one is. Yummy Sound says it's not anal at all, it's just healthy living.
Now you've got that song going in my head from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. The one from way back. Yeah.
We're trying to run people off the pavement.
And watch your back in the co-op. Oh, so
in the carts.
In the motorized carts.
Yeah. Dole Whip Oreos would be pretty good. That does sound good.
Some creepy places known for weird events.
Huh.
Oh, Jennifer said that.
Yeah.
Next time you go. Jennifer, we went to the tower. They kept prisoners in there. They did horrible things to them. I showed the torture chamber in there.
Yeah, which is really wasn't.
And you probably did not watch any of it.
Life is short, eat the Oreos.
I'm here now. Liz, I just mentioned you a while ago. Where are we?
Behind.
Okay, would you rather have sweet or savory foods? I would rather have sweet foods.
Occasionally there will be cuss words coming out of my mouth. Very occasionally.
Do you guys cuss? I don't think I've ever.
Very seldom do I say a swear word. Not because I care if you do, but I just try not to.
And guys, let me say.
It also depends on who I'm hanging around with, because there's certain people I work with. If I hang around them, I tend to curse more than other people.
You don't believe everything you read in comments.
Oh, no.
Someone left a comment on one of Kevin's lunchtime review videos that said that Kevin used a word that Kevin has never used in his life.
While playing with Andrew on the Xbox, which we never have done.
Kevin,
I don't own an Xbox.
We don't even own an Xbox. We don't even own an Xbox. Yeah. So Kevin can't play with Andrew on an Xbox. So Kevin can't say these bad words that they said that he said. So please don't believe everything you read.
Well, and there was somebody.
Are you talking about last night?
Yeah, somebody was posting. Because YouTube, I didn't know this until
this is interesting.
6 months ago. You can actually Tami's username is Tami Dunn. Well, you can create a username with Tami Dunn. I mean, you can create your own username. You can put Tami Dunn in there. I'm probably giving away bad things.
I know. I'm wondering if you shouldn't be saying that.
But anyway, you can create. Someone created.
Someone stole my picture.
Yeah, took her profile picture and made her name, and then posted a bunch of comments on there. But then, so I went and blocked those, and we were going to report them. Never could figure out how to do it. And what's funny is while I was on that page, they had changed over to another profile picture and another name. So they had updated or changed their name. So they were going to go post a bunch of random comments on somebody else's site.
So someone was posting last night.
That looked like it was from Tami, but it wasn't.
Comments, like one was for Rachel. And Rachel had typed out a comment, a really nice, sweet comment, and they wrote, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and that wasn't her.
That wasn't me. So I had to delete it. So if you ever read anything like that.
That's rude.
Please don't believe it.
Probably not us.
Because I hope that you all know me well enough now to know that I would never insult you like that, that I appreciate and respect your comments. Mm-hmm. So just don't believe everything you read is what I'm saying.
Bum of Phoenix. Oh, when Phoenix went down, yeah.
Yes, because I love that channel.
Jennifer dropping by for just a short while.
Okay.
You probably came and gone by now.
Oh, thank you, Pixie. That's sweet. Yeah, if we still had VHS.
Yeah.
I had burgers and fries for dinner. That sounds wonderful.
I like a good burger
try
and fries.
MRE from Petey. Next week we will be finished with the MREs.
Yeah.
We only have 2 left to try, and so we're going to try one tomorrow morning and then one Friday morning, and we'll be finished with the MREs.
Yeah. Tami said they had lasagna. I like a good lasagna
That sounds
too.
good.
Yeah, well, the Phoenix is gone.
Yeah, they're gone. And so you're going to have to, if you want to look for the ambulance show or can't pay, we'll take it away.
Well, Laura said there's a Phoenix 007, and it has can't pay, I'll take it away.
Oh, let me write that down.
And stuff on it, so maybe the same. Like I said, that usually it doesn't take them long to pop back up because the Celebrity Big Brother UK version, usually that channel will go down like 3 times during the season. And I usually have to search around and find another one that has them on. It's usually the same person.
In the end, you would miss home. David. He said, in the end, Tami, you would miss being at home. He's talking about if I went to the United Kingdom.
Maybe.
Well, there's always Skype, David. Are y'all going to the Beer Cheese Festival this weekend? We are not, Chastity.
No.
I'm going to be honest. Once was enough for us.
Yeah, we went last year.
Was it last year or the year before?
Year before. Well, I thought it was last year.
Was it last year?
I thought it was last year. It might not have been. I don't remember.
Hey, Kevin, Tami, Frank in Baltimore here. Hello, Frank. You like to travel. Have you ever cruised?
We have not.
We haven't, and right now we're not interested in going on a cruise. I think when we get to be a certain age, I think that, and there's nothing wrong if you're 20 years old and like going on cruises. I'm saying for us, I think when we get a little bit older, then that's something that we will consider. But right now, we like to be very, very active on our holidays. And so we like to constantly be going new places and seeing the sights.
Yeah, it'd be hard to stay on a diet. They do have a lot of good sweets over there.
Yes.
Actually, sweets is not my weakness over there. It's all the fish and chips and the fried, the roasted chickens and the roasted
Sunday
pork.
roast.
And yeah,
but I've told
that's the kind of things that would kill me.
If we move there, every Sunday we can go out and we can have a Sunday roast.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
I promised him that.
Came out with a cookie collection with Oreo versions of different kinds of cookies. That'd be neat.
That would be very neat.
I'm surprised Oreo's never. Well, I guess they've got their own, but I was surprised they haven't come out with just regular cookies. But I guess their thing is sandwich cookies are always going to do.
And Sarah, I would appreciate a Bakewell tart, but see, Americans don't know the joy of the Bakewell tart.
No,
that's something that hasn't hit the United States for some odd reason.
or tarts in general, really.
I wish that would become a thing, the Bakewell tart, and they could put it into everything. They could do ice cream. Can you imagine?
Hey, Super Monkey.
Oh, hello. That's Robert.
Yeah,
I'm giving your name away.
We mentioned it earlier, but no update on the check yet. It's working through the process at where I work, so sooner or later they'll get it. We adopt me.
Favorite Halo top. I like the caramel the best.
I don't remember. The cookie candy bar.
Candy
bar is
Kevin
probably one
likes
of my
the
favorites.
candy bar. Do they have a pride parade in your area?
I think they do.
In Lexington.
They do in Lexington.
They might in Lexington. They might in Lexington, but I don't know anything about it. We don't
go
watch
to any
the
kind of
news.
parades or marches at all. So
yeah, we don't watch the news, and so I never know when that stuff's going to be. I did notice though that Target up in their dollar, it's not called the dollar bin anymore. It's called the
whatever.
The
sale area.
Sell
front.
stuff right when you come in the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. They had a bunch of stuff for Pride, like candles and scarves and stuff like that. Still no peaches and cream Halo top to be found anywhere. I am looking for the peaches and cream Halo top. I cannot wait. I need to tell my niece, one of my nieces, she works at the grocery store. I need to tell her.
Keep an eye out for them.
Look for it every day. Really enjoying the MRE videos.
They're interesting.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? For the most part, we've been impressed.
Yeah, we have been.
We really have.
Yeah, out of the whole box of 12, there may be one or two that's like, I could probably not eat them.
Oh, yeah, out of each box.
Yeah. So, I mean, so far they're pretty good. No, I did not major in English. I would be a horrible person in English because I could barely spell and barely speak English.
But he likes.
But I like to study that when I was in college. Although I thought about going back to getting my major, another degree in English, but then I just got sick of school. Never done one of the escape room games.
Someone took my other Gmail account and used my precious email address and opened a Groupon account using my old email address. Where'd we go? I had to open a new. That would be.
A pain.
I don't know why people want to be just so evil. I mean, it's like, do you not have anything better to do with your life than to try to make somebody else miserable? Get a job.
Hey, Sarah. I don't know if Jennifer's still here or not, but...
Jennifer, are you still in here, Jennifer?
Yeah, Petey. Petey said now you're a big YouTube channel. You know, it's funny. Tami's been having... Back when it would be profitable, she used to have videos swiped all the time, but it's not profitable anymore, so they don't do it. But
just got out of the hospital after a 5-day stay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh. Robert, how is that even possible? And collapsed on the kitchen floor. Maybe you should review hospital food. Listen.
No, I don't want to have to pay the cost of the hospital food.
I remember when my mom was in the hospital. Of course, she wasn't in the hospital for diabetes. Well, she had diabetes, but she wasn't in the hospital for that. But my dad would bring her in McDonald's and stuff like that. But that's horrible. My mom was type 1, and so because I mean she's a thin woman, and she would sweat. I mean, the sweat just would drip off of her because her blood sugar would sink so low.
Yeah, she would plummet really fast.
Yeah.
Well, she would go really high, too.
She would go
She actually
high.
maxed out the blood sugar machines, the home ones.
Yeah, the machine wouldn't even go up as high as her number. It would actually say high on it.
Yeah, it wouldn't go any higher.
It couldn't read her number because it was really, really bad.
I don't know when the Big Brother UK is coming back on.
No, and there have been articles saying that Big Brother, if it does come back, it's not going to be the same as it was because I think it's switched to a different channel, and maybe they don't have the funds. Yeah, maybe they don't have the funds to put towards it. I'm not going.
Chastity's not going to the beer cheese.
It's hot and crowded. Haven't been in 3 years.
Yeah.
Chastity, we don't like the way that they do the beer cheese festival.
Where you have to fight to get in line and stand in line, and then they tell you to go around the line, and yeah,
it's just a mess. It's a mess. I think it's great for the tourism to try to get people in Winchester, but something needs to. I don't know how they could do it any better, but something needs to change to where they have better lines or something.
Well, they've got some people telling you to line up, and half the other people are telling you to just go around.
Go around and just grab it, and
it's like there's nothing to grab because that's why we're standing in line.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Maybe Ashley would like to work at Ulta. I don't know. I think Ashley. Okay, hold on. I think Ashley.
She applied there?
Applied for Ulta, and I think her friend told her that they weren't hiring right now. The worst thing I've ever seen Tami write in comments when responding to something she maybe doesn't like is, "Thanks for watching." You know, sometimes if I don't know what to say back, I'll just say, "Thanks for watching." That usually means, okay, I've read your comment, and I appreciate it. I still can't sit long enough to watch a movie yet. Can't sit here with you for 2 hours. Go figure. Madison.
I appreciate that.
But she can sit here.
Yeah.
That's nice. Thank you.
You always skip the one where I'm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Highlighting is where we're at.
I thought we were going under. I think you guys would love a Disney cruise. They look so fun. But no, we love Disney. We love Walt Disney World.
And I like to eat. That's what you do mostly on a cruise.
Yes, it's like a buffet on water. Yeah, that's what it is.
My problem is I hate to say I'm not a partier. I'm not a go out and go drinking or dancing or something like that. I'm just not that kind of person. Now, if there were live shows, like I could go sit down and watch somebody doing a performance of dancing or singing or something on a stage and I'm not involved, I'm all for that. I love a good show, but I don't want to be involved. don't come out in the audience and try to grab me because I'm going to say no. I'm not moving. Sorry about your luck.
I don't know. I think if we were at Disney and they were in the middle of something, I mean, because who cares? Anyway, we love Disney. So it's just a cruise. I think a cruise later on. I'm sure we'll do that later on.
Yeah. Don't have social media.
Mitch, I couldn't remember if YouTube was the only way that we stayed in contact. Because I opened your box the other day you sent me the coffee cup, which I have used several times. Well, you sent it to Kevin, I think, but I'm the one that's used it. And because I was trying to get a hold of you to see if you had the Kentucky You Are Here mug. And you did say that you had it, but I was trying to think, can I contact her through Facebook or Instagram? The only way I knew to contact you was through YouTube. I only have 3 You Are Here mugs. I have Kentucky, and I have Michigan.
United States.
Yeah, and I have Epcot. And Epcot's not a state. I wish it was, but it's not. So I only really have 2 states, Michigan and Kentucky.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would like to hear about your collection.
Oklahoma, wow.
Oklahoma. It's my anniversary. Happy anniversary, Kim.
Happy anniversary.
I appreciate that. Always the mail. Yes, you can always contact us in the mail.
Nabisco famous wafers are the same as Oreo wafers. I don't know if I've ever seen an Oreo wafer.
Have we seen
like
one?
A cookie? I'm not sure.
Riley, thank you.
They're from Louisville, Kentucky. Cool.
I'd come to Lexington and go to your pride if y'all came with me. Well, we would go with you, Brett, if they have one. I don't know if they have one or not. I really don't. I'm sure they do in Lexington because
I'm sure they do.
Lexington is a big city, so they have big.
They have
parades.
the parades and stuff like that, which they're definitely not going to do them in our little town.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that here. I don't think they would get that many people to show up if you did it here. But Lexington probably does have them. A way to a man's heart is through his stomach, so London's full time.
Might happen.
Our Wi-Fi is up and down, so I'm guessing that I'm going to lose you both. I'm sorry, Angelina. Kevin the Homebird, Tami the Adventurer.
That's true.
That's me. You should really try an escape room. I don't.
You know what I'm afraid of an escape room? This is what I'm afraid to do in an escape room because I'm going to go into it and feel like a complete idiot. Because you're looking around, trying to figure something out, and then you're really like, I don't even know.
I know that's how I feel.
Because I'm horrible at puzzles like that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at puzzles.
That's why we couldn't do the Amazing Race. Is because we wouldn't be good at working out those puzzles.
Well, and traveling and stuff. You kind of have to drive around in countries that you're not comfortable with.
Sydney said that Chastity said that Sydney brings her.
Oh, because she does the click list. Yeah.
Kevin always was it you that said you feel sorry for them when they have water on sale?
Yeah, I've always said when they have the water on sale where you buy 5 of the packs of water
on Saturdays.
For $1.99 for a big pack. I've always said we should do that through click list and make them carry it out to our car for us and load it up. That way I don't have to do it.
I know. I'm sure people do that though.
I'm sure, and it's only like $3, and if you've never done it before, I think you get it for free.
Do you like to watch Oh, sorry, I'll answer you in a minute. You guys have a fascination with the UK, or either of you of English or British heritage? And you know what? The fascination is mainly mine.
Yeah,
it's mine, and I just drag him along. We just watched a new to us stand-up comic
that was mentioned last week.
What's his name?
I don't know. Golfin or begin with the G.
Gaffigan? Jim Gaffigan? Is that it?
The blonde guy.
Okay, we just watched. He has like 5.
This was the 5th one, Cinco.
Yeah, we instead of going in order, I wanted to watch the newest one to see if we were going to like him. And since Andrew mentioned it last week, I thought, well, this guy's going to be filthy for sure because Andrew
said he loved him.
Yeah, and I'm thinking if Andrew loves him, he must be just filth because Andrew likes Ralphie May, and if you can watch Ralphie May, well, more power to you because I didn't, God rest his soul, but I didn't get into him. So I thought this guy's going to be filthy, and come to find out, he was clean. He was funny.
I don't even know that he said any cuss words. He might have, but it was very few.
So funny, and he was clean. So if at least in this episode, this was called like Oasis.
Cinco.
Why was I thinking Oasis?
Cinco.
That's what it was. Okay. Because he has 5 kids.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it was the 5th show.
So it was incredibly funny.
Good. He was
very, very clean. So if you haven't watched him.
Rice cakes. I've eaten rice cakes like years and years and years ago. And
we've tried this, like...
the little small pops. And stuff.
Yeah, but we tried, there's a skinny brand too.
We've tried a few on the channel, but not the actual full-size cakes.
Yeah, we tried, that's what I'm saying. We did try one brand, and there were 3 different ones.
I don't remember.
They came in a box, and they were, the skinny pop, that popcorn, and the black pepper kind?
Yeah.
It was that brand, and we bought them at Target. But
I know, like Quaker and stuff like that, or some other brands have the rice cakes stacked in the little plastic bag.
Yes.
Like bagels.
Right.
We never tried those.
I always like them, though.
They're kind of bland.
I think they're good.
You have to put stuff on them. Tracy said she thought Big Brother Twitter said it wasn't being picked up anymore. We'll have to look into it because I haven't.
Yeah, the last article I read said that it had been switched to a different channel, so they might have updated that.
Sarah said she's been in the hospital many times, gotten much better with the food. Low blood sugar is awful. I mean, you can go in a coma.
Below 20 sounds like you would have been in a coma. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
Hey, Peyton. I said when she writes comments, she worries she's boring.
No, Haley, you don't bore me, but you had left a comment on one of the MREs, and I sent a message to my friend Adam on Facebook, and he he left Alaska, and I think now he's going to be in Washington, D.C.
He's in the military.
He's currently in the military, and I said, would you please answer Haley's questions? Because she's asked a lot of them. And I said, I can't answer all these questions.
Because we don't know anything beyond what's in the package or what's there.
So he was kind
have no experience with
to answer your questions. So I was very glad. And no, you do not bore me with your questions. Or
Liz
your
said,
comments.
Liz said, I'll say it again. Cruises equal floating petri dishes.
Liz, yeah. See, I'm not a buffet person at all. And it's mainly a buffet. I mean, I know that you get food brought to you too, I think.
Yeah, they have sit down dinner.
But they do have the buffet, and I'm not a buffet person, and it's...
Well, it seems like once one person gets sick, a lot of people get sick.
Yeah, and I just... Now...
Tons of shows and comics on.
If it takes 30-minute train from Waterloo to Portsmouth, can get a lovely ferry ride across to the Isle of Wight. Yes, yeah. We have actually looked into going to the Isle of Wight because I have a friend, Sarah. Sarah lives on the Isle of Wight, and I thought it would be cool to...
we were having trouble figuring out what to do when we got to the Isle of Wight, though, because there was like a couple of different buses you could take, like one went one way, one went the other way. And
they do have tour buses for Isle of Wight, yeah.
Kim said, hello from Oklahoma. Hello. Oh, yeah.
Yes. He is talking to Sarah. Did you watch Britain's Got Talent?
No,
we did
never
not.
watched that.
We don't watch the America's Got Talent either, though. So that's just not a show that we watch. Britain or America, we don't watch it.
Mark. Hello, Mark. You're probably already gone now, but hello.
He probably is.
Doesn't feel any effects until it's 20 or 30. Okay, they do let you ask clues. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. So asking for 3 clues. That was interesting.
Thank you, Mitch. You don't have to get an Instagram account. Just keep. If you send me on my About page, there is a thing that says
contact me, your business
message, or contact me, or something like that.
It's like business inquiries. I think that's what it says.
Does it? I thought it said I thought it said message.
Oh, maybe it does.
You're probably right. You're always right.
I can't remember.
Anyway, you can send me an email there and a message there, and I'll get it. And I'll send you my email address if you want. You can send me emails.
And thank you. Send a box tomorrow.
Yes,
send us a lot of stuff. Thank you.
Because I know what's in it. Jim Gaffigan, his book.
The head is fat.
Oh, I didn't know he had a book.
He's known as the clean comic. That's cool.
I did not know. I just assumed since Andrew
he opened for the Pope.
Oh, Haley.
Wow.
I did not know that about him at all. Yeah, he was really good.
Ken's the one that's the anniversary, right?
Yes. Big Brother UK is set to change from summertime to autumn this year, also being extended to 14 weeks. Longest show since 2007. They don't want it to clash with another popular show, Love Island. I've heard about Love Island.
But, that show, 14 weeks it doesn't seem like very long. But if for the American version, it probably wouldn't be because they're only on 3 days a week. Over there, they're on every single day. 14-week commitment every single night. That's a commitment.
Yeah.
Some people have had relationships shorter than that.
Yeah, but we watch it. We watch it.
I know. I'm just saying that's a heck of a commitment.
And I'm still available for all 14 weeks if they want me.
It's on this year, but it's been pushed back, so it does not.
Y'all think I'm kidding? I thought, what would I wear to walk out in on the stage?
It's just like all the other girls. You got to wear something slutty.
If you could name one thing, what would your favorite thing, hobbies or likes?
Reading and computers, playing games, just being on the computer in general is like one of my hobbies and likes. And eating.
We like to eat. You all know everything we like. I like to read, but I do like to be on the computer. I like to take walks. We love going to the grocery store and finding new food to try, and that probably sounds corny, but that's just something that interests us. And I get asked all the time, how do you all constantly find this stuff? Well, because when we go in the grocery store, we're looking for, okay, what is different on this shelf? And I love the stores that put, hey, I'm new. Like Kroger in their frozen foods. Well, I think everywhere. Mm-hmm. They have these blue signs that says something like, hey, I'm new. And our eye is immediately drawn to that, and I love it that they're starting to do that.
And most of the time it is actually new. Sometimes they're not really new.
Or it's new to that store at least, that's true. And I still appreciate that.
Trouble with Carbs. That sounds like an interesting show.
I hope
all about food in your body.
That would be nice if they put that on YouTube. All of John Mulaney's. Let me write that down. John Mulaney, Mulaney, Okay, we'll look that up.
What's the best thing we've reviewed? There's so many things.
There's too many.
Literally, you're talking about thousands upon thousands of things. So I couldn't.
Our most recent thing was
those Oreos.
Those chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos. They were delicious.
Lunchtime review. I've reviewed so many different things that I really liked. I mean, I pretty much. There's all kinds of meals that I would go back to. I don't know what would be my favorite, honestly. One of the things I go back to pretty regularly is the fish, the Stouffer's fish and macaroni and cheese. Yeah, that's still a really good, and Ashley loves it too. Mm-hmm. It's really good. And any of the Michelangelo meals are really good.
Are you all fans of Dancing with the Stars? The only time I watch Dancing with the Stars is if there's somebody on there that I want to watch. So this last round, I guess it's off now, but they had all like Olympians or something, or
athletes,
sports people. Yeah, I was not interested in that at all. Even though Kevin and I watched Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan and all that, I wasn't interested in that. Those just aren't the kind of people that we're not sports people, so I wasn't the least bit interested in them.
Who else said we've hit 100 people watching? Last week.
Wow, that's cool.
Last week it was kind of cool. At one time we peaked at like 120, 130, and then it kind of went back down again.
So there's 100 people watching.
There's 103.
Thank you very much for watching, for spending your Wednesday with us. We appreciate that.
Why do we buy bottled water? Honestly, it's really just for convenience more than anything. I don't mind tap water. I'd go get a thing out of tap right now. Matter of fact, we used to keep a pitcher of water in the refrigerator, just tap water. Mm-hmm. But
we don't mind drinking.
The
tap water's fine.
It's really just for convenience, and we recycle all of our bottles. So
Yeah, we recycle everything, so it's not like it's a big deal. But I like those flavor packets.
And they're easier to do.
And it's easy. You just pour it into the bottle, and you can put the lid on it and shake it. It's just easier than having to pour the flavor pack into a glass and having to stir it. It's just easier.
Peanut butter and chocolate rice cake would be interesting. I got sneeze.
Loud. Oh, that was good.
I held it back. My eyes almost fell on my head, though.
I didn't know you could sneeze that lightly. I'm going to expect that from now on.
Anyway, years ago when I used to eat rice cakes, not regularly, but when I used to eat them at all, I used to put peanut butter on them, which kind of defeats the purpose of eating a healthy rice cake. But hey, whatever. Haley said that he gave such a detailed response. It was very interesting about the MREs.
Yes, and that was so sweet of him to do that. Because I asked him, I said, if you have time, would you please answer her question?
Yeah, that's very nice of him.
It was very sweet of him, and he's going to Washington D.C. So I told him, I said, if we come there, you have to be our tour guide. You have to be our tour guide.
Jacob said the popcorn you bought at Ollie's was like crack to me when I had it. Probably would not buy it again because it was so much trouble.
I can understand that.
Is that Smart Pop, the black bags? No. What did we buy?
At Ollie's, we bought the Totally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those things are good. Yeah, you do get in trouble for those. Hi, Laura.
Yeah, because they have chocolate.
Hi, Laura Stiles. And goodbye, Laura Jane.
Liberty, Missouri. Hello. Jen's weight loss.
Milk chocolate coated rice cakes.
That sounds good.
We're not too far behind now. Love the MRE videos. The chicken, yeah, you and the chicken. I saw that YouTube's doing away with private messaging on June 9th.
Okay, so then how are people
You can still do the business inquiries, which means it still messages you, but it's not like they're getting rid of like the private messages during the creator studio. Okay. So it's going to be different.
Was Ashley home alone when? I said it twice.
Petey says today's the anniversary of the first time he watched our videos. That's cool.
Petey, thank you very much. I like looking at new products too, even if I have no interest
see the trends.
in them. I agree. How long are you typically in a store shopping?
It depends on what we're looking for, honestly. If we know exactly what we want, we're not looking for anything else, we're going in and out pretty quick.
I can be in and out.
I'm the one that usually tends to see something and goes, ooh, like the dog in Up. Ooh, squirrel.
Kevin
that's
is
me.
very good at spotting new things. And
I get distracted easily.
He has a good memory for things too. Like I can tell him something that you all have told me about, and I'll have forgotten about it, and he'll be like, "Oh, weren't you looking for this and such?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah,
here's
it
that.
was. I can't believe you remembered that." But Kevin really likes going to the grocery store. I think some men don't like going, and I don't get that. Like Andrew does not like going to the grocery store.
It's a mentality thing, though. If it's a chore, then it's no fun. And there's sometimes going to the grocery store is a chore. Like when we used to, I hate to say this is way back in the past, so it doesn't matter. When we used to go shoe shopping for like the kids before school, I think I'd rather just go stand out in the snow. I mean, it was so painful.
Why would you say that?
Oh, because you're just standing around forever, and you're like, just pick a freaking shoe out, please.
I didn't know you felt that.
Oh, it drove me crazy. Now we're past all that age, so I don't have to worry about it. But grocery shopping, I don't mind because I have a goal to look for new stuff, and I don't mind doing that. Plus, if I go to the store, I get to buy what I want.
Yeah, he gets to pick out whatever he wants. And I've tried to tell Andrew that. I'm like, if you go with Christina, then
but it's different if you're like on a budget, though.
It is.
You don't have the luxury of just going in and saying, ooh, that looks really cool, and getting it.
And Christina really tries to pick out healthy things for Andrew, and he does not appreciate it one bit.
Mrs. Hughes is an older comedian, very funny.
Mrs. Hughes? I've never heard of her. Where are we at?
Mishmish said she put new things in our box, so don't go shopping until you open it.
Okay. Well, I know you found the Russell Stovers. I know you said that you found that.
Thank you, Tami. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Everybody like it.
What happens if they like it?
I don't know. Just like it. It's YouTube. You know,
we don't know what happens.
You have to like and subscribe on YouTube. Just like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. So that's why we say it every now and again. I'll say, please subscribe. We would love it if you subscribe. And I do love to see the number go up now because, but I never get that many views on the videos. So even though I might have that many subscribers, it's not like that many people watch those videos.
It all has to do with YouTube and how they their bots or programs look at stuff. So the more people like and interact and watch the videos and stuff like that, the more likely you are to show up in the search results.
That would be nice if I would show up in some search results. What fast food place would you absolutely not go to?
Well, for lunchtime review specifically, and this is only for lunchtime review, I won't go to places that don't have drive-through because I'm not going to record myself inside the store.
Right. He wants to go through a drive-through.
So like somebody said Subway. Luckily, I think our Subway here has a drive-through, but I don't know if I trust them making my sandwich quite right on drive-through. So I may or may not do that. But if it doesn't have a drive-through, I won't go. But as far as what place would I not want to go to, we have like a Japanese like rice place. I probably wouldn't go there. That just kind of food doesn't interest me.
Do they have a drive-thru?
The one Ashley goes to with the beef fried rice.
Oh, I didn't know they had. Oh, yeah, of course they have a drive-thru.
Yeah, because it used to be that other place.
Yeah,
those kind of places I wouldn't be interested in.
But it's that kind of food that we just ate. It's
but I still wouldn't want to go through drive-thru.
But you wouldn't be able to tell calories or anything.
No,
because they don't have calories.
Hi, Sarah.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
We have never been to the Derby.
Where do you see that?
We're on highway.
Yeah, we've never been to the Derby. We wouldn't know what to do if we, or where to go.
We've never been to any horse race, honestly.
Do you have Jets Pizza in Kentucky?
Isn't that the one that they were talking about that's in Lexington?
We might have that in Lexington.
I think there's one in Lexington.
Maybe. In the next town over, maybe.
Bye, Zach.
Oh, bye, Zach.
Caramel rice cakes. I've had caramel rice cakes before.
You guys have never been to the Midwest. No, we really haven't. The furthest west we went to Las Vegas, and that was straight there on the plane. I don't know that I could handle driving there, though.
No, she can't handle driving to the next town hardly. She twitches and jerks and jumps.
That's why I need to live someplace with a tube system so that I can just get on the tube.
I usually try to encourage her to get on her phone, then I don't have to worry about it because she's staring at her phone the whole time.
Every time I sneeze, my stepdad says, say cow, and then he won't sneeze.
That probably wouldn't work with me, I bet.
Have you tried Atkins protein bars?
We've tried.
We have not tried a lot of the Atkins bars. I
thought we had tried one or two.
We've passed them, and we've said at some point when we're low on things to try, then we'll try a lot of those Atkins bars. The thing is we haven't gotten to the point to where people send me things, and there's always new things coming out. So honestly, I haven't gotten low on things to try lately. And we've been working our way through these MREs.
Hello, Grace from Chicago.
Hello, Grace. I haven't heard from. I didn't even know Grace still watched us. Hello, Grace.
Mark said he finally found the chili cow. They got the mint. The mint's good. It's not one of my favorites, but it's good. The chocolate in it's a little dark for me, but it is a good. I like the mint. If they took the chocolate out of the mint, I'd like it better, honestly. But it is good.
Frankie, I do. I hope we get to try those too. Yes,
fantastic, Mr. Fox.
I'm glad you sent me the picture of that.
Oh, James and the Giant Peach on the front.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen that movie or read that book.
Oh, it's a good book.
I know, I've never. No, I did watch the Fantastic Mr. Fox movie, and I didn't care for it.
We, back when I was in elementary school, we had to make dioramas. Who knows what a diorama is? But we had to make dioramas, and my diorama was of from James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, really? That's neat.
Yeah.
Special sugar cookie compliments of your MRE.
Oh, she's told me today that her husband they used to make these sugar cookies out. They would use the sugar packet and the packet of creamer and make a cookie. The thing is, we always make the coffee with it, so we won't get to do that. Yeah, because we don't have any extra. And we have to make the coffee in every MRE because someone might be tuning in
to just that one.
For just that one video, and they're like, what the heck? She didn't make the coffee, and so we have to make that every time.
Once again, like it's a bus drill. Behind the wrong items because he just put stuff in the cart so fast he doesn't see what they are. That's funny.
That's funny. I think you wear that necklace because you. Aw, thank you, Petey, very much. I appreciate that.
We have spent an hour in the grocery store before.
Oh yeah.
Hello from Buffalo.
And like whenever we go back to Whole Foods, we haven't been to Whole Foods in so long that I'm sure that will be a longer grocery trip because we're like, oh.
That's the one where you go through every aisle.
We go down.
When you go up and down every aisle, it takes a lot longer.
Yeah. Good night, Robert. I'm glad you're back home from the hospital. I'm sorry you went through that.
New products. Always end up buying more than they intended. Yep, that's true.
Patton Oswald. I'm getting all kinds of comedians for you all. But I'll enjoy them. I really do. I enjoy hearing. You're
not supposed to notice my hair and beard are growing gray. Not commenting. You're not supposed to.
He said that he
I think I started getting. My dad's hair is like silver fox white. It's like my dad's hair.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
white, and it's probably been that way since he was 40. I mean, as long as we've been married, he's always been white.
Yeah.
My hair, but my mom's hair is really dark. Now she might just use a little bit of help in there, but for the most part, even still, it's still dark. When did I start? I don't know.
His mom is just like that woman. She was on Big Brother last time. Big Brother UK.
No, the police woman. She does remind you.
She reminded us of that police officer that reported all those men that had the sex thing going in the United Kingdom. And I can't think of her name, but she was on Big Brother UK and she was on the police force. Anyway, we always said, if that's Kevin's mom, if she had black hair, his mom looks just like that. And I got her in. She'll be in this week's vlog. She doesn't know that.
She doesn't watch me anyway.
They don't know. They don't know I have the YouTube channel. They don't know anything about any of this. So, like, I'm at the table. I was at the table filming, and I would just kind of hold my camera up and pan down, and I saw him looking at me. I saw your dad looking at me.
We would look at you, and me and Andrew would just look at you.
Yeah, but I saw your dad looking at me like,
what's she doing?
What's she doing? But he doesn't know. So anyway, you all will see his mom on Monday. But she's been
in other videos.
She has dark hair. Yeah.
But
Christmas. She's been in some Christmas videos.
I'm 49 this year, and I've had gray hair at least since 30, at least 10 or 15 years.
But
I would say. I can ask Ashley. She's in the door. Have I had gray hair as long as you can remember?
Yeah. No,
it used to be all dark. It started in the beard.
When did it start?
Probably after Ashley was born. No, actually, probably when Andrew hit teenage years. That's probably when I started going gray.
It wasn't me.
It would have been.
Probably 15 years ago, I would think. You don't think so? You think maybe 10 years ago? 39 or so?
10 years ago.
Ashley's thinking about 39.
But I also
does not go well for me.
I also think, though, men can do that. Men look distinguished. Men look sexy. Men look smarter. Men can carry off gray hair. They just can. Women, of course, I have a friend though, and her hair's all gray.
No, I think it looks good. I think you just got to embrace it.
There's some women that look really good with that.
The only thing I've noticed since my beard is kind of it's getting mostly white now, but it's still got dark patches in it. From a distance, it looks like I've got big spotches that don't have hair on them when I shave. Now, right now it's bushy. I haven't shaved for a while, but Like I'll trim it, and it looks like I'm missing hair, like all through in here, but it's really just white. I've got hair there. It's just white. From a distance, it looks like my skin. So anyway.
Did you want us?
Yeah, just real quick. I'm gonna take a shower, so if you can hear my music in there.
I doubt we'll be able to hear it.
You can pull a door too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to hear it.
I don't think so. Yeah, nobody wants to hear Ashley's music.
Ashley's music is very scary.
Leslie, we did not give any Roseanne news tonight. There is nothing to report.
There's no.
Although the one girl says she's trying to start a show.
Sarah Gilbert.
Yeah, with Darlene. She's trying to work on a show with just
that would be nice. I hope they do come up with another show, because I mean it's not fair for one person to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
It's just not, because we were really enjoying that.
Somebody subscribed to her. She didn't have a channel. Most teens don't like going to the store. Ashley didn't mind going to the store when she was younger, but nowadays she hates.
She doesn't like going to the store now. She just doesn't like going to Walmart. Period. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to deal with Walmart.
Yeah. Mistress said she did find the new Russell Stover Summer Dreams and some other new things. Cool. That was Guido, by the way.
Thank you. I can't wait to try them, because Zach had sent us that one, and I told him, I said, I'm going to hold on to it until I get the other ones to try. And so I appreciate that very much.
And we do have a lot of fast food restaurants with drive-thrus. They said Laura said they don't have McDonald's, Hungry Jack's, which is
never
like
heard of Hungry
like
Jack's.
A Burger King, and a KFC.
And that's it. I remember when Kevin had
not so gray
hair.
Thank you.
I think men look good with gray hair. Kevin, go to Sonic.
I plan on going to Sonic. I'll probably still go through the drive-thru and not do their. I don't know what Guido's issue is. I probably will not do their pull-up, like their curbside service. I probably won't do that. I'll probably just go through the drive-thru. But
he's standing here looking like he's going to be sick. Oh, thank you very much. I'm your daughter.
Yeah.
Coffee update. I went back to drinking after a few weeks.
One cup.
Leslie, yeah. I don't know. Was there a reason you quit drinking coffee? Because I don't see anything wrong with drinking coffee. Unless it's for something religious,
Giving up caffeine or something.
I don't know why you would give up coffee. I think I mentioned before how much I love Jet's barbecue chicken deep dish pizza.
It's like a calorie bomb. I'm sure it is.
I bet it is.
Is there a restaurant that isn't a chain that we really enjoy? I would say Joe Bologna's in Lexington.
Oh, yeah.
Is really good. And it's not a chain. It's a local Italian pizza place.
Yeah.
They're really good. And they're not a chain. But most of the places we have around here are chain restaurants. We don't have a lot of mom and pop kind of stores around here.
I think that one, I hate to say the name because we did not like it, but I think it's...
WC?
No, it's all good.
That's local.
I think it's a local chain, but
I thought
we
you were
didn't
talking
like
about
it.
The corner place.
Oh, no, I didn't. We didn't like that
one.
one.
We didn't like that one.
But we did a review of that one.
Thank you for the donation. I can't pronounce it. Tatiana Kim? I'll just scroll all the way down so you can see it on the screen.
Yeah, let me see. What is it? Tatiana, thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much.
Really appreciate it.
We appreciate it. I think I'm in. Okay. Jets is. We need to try Jets, I guess. Is there something you and Kevin are craving to eat badly? No, Richard, because we don't deprive ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much eat.
We eat whatever we want.
Portion-wise than I would like to. Need to see James and John P. I heard it's really cute. It's like stop motion, isn't it? I can't remember now, but it looked neat. It was just I just never watched it.
Kevin, I would think if Kevin craved anything after not having it for a while, it would be ice cream.
Yeah.
But since Kevin has found Chili Cow, is that the name of it? Chili Cow? That has not been a problem because Kevin has been eating Chili Cow almost every night. Yeah. And
I'll change it up with a candy bar or something every once in a while.
Yeah.
Michigan sent me some little candy bars, the Evil Girl. So I've been enjoying a few of those here and there. Grace said she still absolutely watches in Chicago, then in Seattle, and then she still watches.
Thank you very much.
If you have a cat, you do not live alone, because trust me, cats make sure you're not alone.
Yeah. Was it the video I posted today? I think, okay, somebody's probably watched it here. I'm thinking there was a video of us doing the hers. And it's the one where we're doing the funnel cakes. I know I posted it today. I think it freaked him out because I actually closed that door. And that's what woke him up. I'm still in here. But if I'm thinking it's that one. If you listen in the beginning, you could hear Chapel over and over and over again talking.
We started, and we actually started to do the video and had to stop because he was being so loud.
For like the first full minute, though, I'm thinking, I know it was that video because I remember I was reading the back of the bag on the funnel cake, and I'm thinking, I have to talk over the cat. And I even had to repeat myself because I messed up some of the sentences because I'm thinking if he doesn't shut up, we're going to have to start this video again. So if you all watch that video, then it's like the cat, it was
hilarious.
Oh.
Liz said she made dioramas.
Oh.
That was from a long time ago. That's how far behind we are.
I'm sorry.
Have you all tried the Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies cereal?
We have not tried that. I still appreciate whenever you know
what it is and
gluten
not
free.
gluten-free.
Yeah, we try to. I love making dioramas. Yes, they're more fun.
Yeah, Jennifer said she had the chicken barbecue tonight.
What was your first pet?
Well, I bet yours was a reptile.
Reptile dude.
Reptile dude.
Yeah, thank.
My first pet was a dog. Just the tip. When I was a little kid, I've always had dogs when I was growing up as a kid.
And we had a cat.
We had a cat, and my mom didn't like cats, so somehow the cat got out of the house and never came back.
Yeah, we
won't talk about how that happened.
Well, if you ever come to Michigan, you're coming to my place for dinner, then Shatila for dessert. We would totally do that. And
we don't plan on just coming to dinner. We plan on using you for the entire weekend so you can shuttle us around everywhere and just take us everywhere we wanted to go.
Yeah, Kevin would like that, so he would.
You can be our tour guide. We'll sit in the back seat and treat you like our chauffeur.
Kevin would really enjoy that, so he wouldn't have to worry about anything.
Most of my stress from traveling comes from how to get from place to place and where we're going to go in town. So if I had somebody, that's why I like bus trips. You go on a bus, they take you someplace. They walk you around, get back on the bus, they take you someplace else. I like that.
Right.
Shatilas, yeah.
Yeah, because Mona sent us that Shatila, and I looked it up online, and you can go in there, and it just looks like a giant carnival. It just looks like there's just food everywhere, and they have places to sit and eat, but it just, I think I could spend hours there just trying everything. Guido, we're in here. Look.
Guido can't hear, so he doesn't know.
Look, I'm here.
He's looking at you. He knows you're here. Always research when there's new. Yeah, because sometimes the boxes will say they're new, and we'll look at them and it's like, we tried that ages ago. Talking about my beard being great.
Oh, that's neat.
I'm just kidding anyway.
Filming an episode of Top Chef. That's cool, Sarah. Sarah said, Chastity said, Gary doesn't like going to the grocery. I like going. I just hate putting them away.
Yeah. I don't like carrying them in from the car
Chastity,
either.
if you go, then Gary should have to put them out.
That's right.
That's what I think.
And carry them in from the car.
Yeah, he should meet you at the front door. Yeah.
Sarah said that her dad went gray at 29.
Oh, wow.
As long as they can remember. Andrew wasn't with us tonight. Just watch Ashley's vlog of her birthday.
Kevin is here.
Thank you, Miss Fish.
Yes, I like it too.
Hey, Carly.
Josh said he started going gray at 16. Hello.
Well, and it's funny. My hair was just dark. Well, actually, it was brown, and then it got really dark, and then it got gray.
Mm-hmm.
And Tammy's hair's gotten brown. It used to be blonde. Blonde. Not like blonde, like white blonde, but it was a very light.
It was lighter, yeah. It was a lot lighter.
And now it's almost all brown.
And it has a lot of red in it. I see red.
It does, a little flecks of red.
I think it skipped.
Hi from Albuquerque. She can't have her roots hanging out.
Roseanne was such a successful show for them. I would think they would pick up another hit show. Yeah, I hope so. I'll tell you another show that we used to watch all the time too, besides like Frasier, we used to love Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, that was a cute show.
Everybody Loves Raymond was very, very cute.
He says salt and pepper here.
He wants it more like
more salt.
Did you see where they opened a healthy shake store next to the Chinese restaurant across from?
Healthy shake.
I have heard about it, and it's supposed to be low in calorie and everything. Yeah, I've heard about it, but Kevin hasn't. But I've seen people post about it on Facebook.
Where would that be at? Across from Central Bank. I'm trying to think of where that would be at. Can't think.
No, I had it in my head.
It's okay.
Anyway, yes, I've seen where they've opened that up.
Love Foods, thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you.
There's no way that Yvonne's going to go gray.
I cover up the old lady every 3 weeks. Happy birthday, Kevin. Have you ever thought of trying a few Mountain House meals?
Never heard of Mountain House.
Never
seen
of that.
those anywhere.
Never heard of that brand. What about the restaurant you saw Jax in? They're talking about the Engine House Deli. That is local.
Oh, yeah. That is local. That's we've only been there like twice.
That is local, and it has actually, the menu has changed now, and they just do pizza in there now.
Which is weird.
They just do pizza, and we've only been there twice.
Yeah, we went with Andrew and Chris. The food's good, but it was expensive.
What the deal was is my sister worked there.
Yeah.
My sister was working there as a second job. She needed the money, and which, no shame in that. I commend her for working a second job. But she needed the money, so she was working there, and she bought me a gift certificate.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
so we went there to eat one time, and then she found out that Jax was going to be in there. Jax and Brittany's grandmother, that they were going to be in there, and they were going to be filming for Vanderpump Rules. And she was like, "Hey, do you want to come watch?" Because she knew that I would want to vlog it, and so that's why I was in there with her. And you can tell how set up that is just because they knew days,
it was weeks.
They knew in advance that they were going to be coming in there, So
it was before they even came to Kentucky. They knew.
They knew they were going to be coming, yeah.
No updates on the check. It's working through the process, so it's just a matter of working through the system's process of getting it refunded or reissued.
Haley said there's someone near me who has a pet pig and they walk her. I think that's cool.
We have a pet pig, but he gets too hot to walk outside. His name's Guido.
Just wanted you to enjoy your favorite candy bar for your birthday.
Yeah, they're good. I do like them that they're smaller though, because I can eat just a couple of them. And
that's the one you ate last night. You ate one of those last night.
No, I ate one of the bad ones last night.
That's what I'm talking
about.
The
outrageous. No, I'm talking about the Milky Way. The
yes,
brownie ones.
Yes.
They're the small ones. I like those.
I watched it. Chapel had a lot to say. Yes, he was just talking. And I thought he must be right out in the hallway because he's so loud. We can hear him so loud. He wasn't.
He was
up at the top of the stairs trying to wake Ashley up. That's what he does. And it doesn't work. But we could hear him all the way downstairs into the kitchen during that review. I just had to keep going because we had already stopped once.
Of course, so that she never thought they'd get a cat, but embraced it. It has a catsagram. Is that an Instagram with?
Yes. Yeah. At ultraviolet.lionhouse. House Lion.
First thought it was kids talking.
Yeah, no. It's just Chapel.
How early do we wake up, dear?
Kevin wants me to answer this because
she's usually the one that wakes up first.
I used to be one to sleep in,
and I would wake up.
And Kevin would wake up. And now I wake up early, and I don't mean to, but I think what it is my bladder is calling. my bladder is calling and it has to get up. So once I'm up and I see that it's 7:30, even though Kevin doesn't have to work, it's like it's 7:30. Okay, I know I'm going to be on the bike for an hour. That's going to be 8:30. I know it's going to take me like 20 minutes to get dressed. Then I know we're going to do a couple of reviews. We're going to do one short review, and then we're going to do an MRE review. So and I just start thinking in my head, the time is ticking away in my head. And then all that is before I even get to do anything, make any videos that I need to make, answer any comments. I'm just a busy person, I think.
Well, and Tami has her mentality is once she starts thinking of things, her mind starts racing, and then she's got to go deal with them.
I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I just want to do it. So we've been waking up, to answer your question.
Yeah.
We've been waking up about 7:30 in the morning.
7 or 7:30, yeah.
Do you play? Oh, sorry.
No, and Troy, I saw you posted a couple times. We're behind, so it takes me a little bit to get there. I do not play Halo. I don't have anything that would even play Halo on. I don't own an Xbox or anything. I played on the PC, I guess, but I've never played any of them. Andrew has, but I've never.
Thank you very much, Laura.
I try. Tami always does remember who. If you comment regularly, she remembers you. So, what was your thoughts on your visit to Aldi's?
Like it enough to visit more often. Oh, we would always visit all of the stores.
Yeah, it's just Aldi for us is too far away.
It was too far away from where we were.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
He's talking about Aldi's in. I thought Aldi's. No, Aldi's here.
Oh, here.
Isn't that Aldi's? Aldi's is
yes.
here.
Well, they have Asda. They have Aldi.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts of the one here? I don't mind going. It's just that it's an inconvenience here.
For us, it's really far away.
Even though we would save some money, it's probably going to be one of those places where we go every once in a while, and it's not an all-the-time thing, and it's not because we don't like it. It's just not on the side of town where we shop. When we go to Lexington, we shop over here, and it's way over here. It's just in a different part of town is all. But
if they put one in Hamburg, we'd probably.
I do want to go back because they had several ice creams that I want to try.
But would it have to be the last stop we make?
Yes, but I do want to try those ice creams.
Mistress said she would definitely drive us around. She said she loves driving.
Well, hey, we would appreciate it.
Chatila's awesome. I've been there once. Goodbye, Jennifer. You probably already left by now.
Probably already gone.
Feel like you care.
Oh, I do care, Sarah. I really do.
Grace is going to Israel this summer.
And I wish I had time for everybody. I wish that you all lived near me so that, like if I could go visit you in your bookstore. Where are we at? We're way up there.
Israel bakeries look like carnival.
We tried to go to a new bakery.
It was a Middle Eastern bakery.
A Middle Eastern bakery. What day was that we tried to go? Saturday.
But they didn't open until like 12.
They opened at 12,
and we were there at like 11:30
or
so. Yes,
it was like we didn't want to wait. We didn't see any movement in there because
that didn't look like the lights were on or anything.
No, and I told Kevin, I said it seems like if they were making fresh food in there, somebody would be in there making something, and they weren't. There was no movement, so we'll have to go back at some point because I would like to go back.
Reptile dude. Her first pet was actually a dog, but he has had a few reptiles. Hardest metal. You're talking about the Middle Earth, the ones.
Yeah, the ones
back here.
Yeah.
Or the ones right here. I don't know. The tank ones, believe it or not, were kind of difficult because there's lots of curves you have to do. And at the time I had that, I did not have the I can't think of what the name of the thing are. The little rods that do the bends and curls for me. So those are pretty tough. The buildings, any of the buildings, like the Disney castles or the other ones, those are kind of hard too. The Iron Man one was difficult as well. That one probably took me as long as anything.
Petey said he could specialize in being our tour guide within 5 miles of Hampton Court. I want to go back to Hampton Court because there are things we missed that, like, I think we missed, there's a maze.
Yeah, we saw the maze. We just didn't go through it.
But I want to go in there.
Yeah.
I want to go through it. I want to go back. I definitely want to go back.
The food was simple, but the fruit was awesome. That's cool.
In Israel.
Cover up the lady, made her laugh.
Liz said she's watching reruns of Frasier and Everybody Loves Raymond. And it's hard to believe that Camille Grammer and Kelsey couldn't make it. It's hard to believe that they didn't make it as a couple. Well, he cheated on her. I mean, but it makes you wonder why would he?
In reality.
Yeah, in reality. I'm talking about real people here. Why would he cheat on her? I just don't understand that. When you have somebody beautiful, that's like Jennifer Garner and is it Ben Affleck? What's his name?
Who?
Anyway, Jennifer Garner's ex-husband. It's like him cheating on her. Why would he do that? Why would he cheat on her? I think with the nanny. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. Why would you ever cheat on somebody like that?
Maybe more than just looks, though.
Yeah, but you don't cheat. You leave.
That's true.
Yeah.
Golden Oreo cereal. They enjoyed it, and then the father friend, they thought it was good.
Yes. It's very delicious.
Superstore, yeah, we still watch Superstore.
Superstore was very good.
I can't remember how it ended. It seemed like I liked it. I liked how it ended. I don't remember.
Because it's been weeks ago. What did you guys eat for dinner? Yes, you missed it. We started at 6 o'clock.
Where you at?
We ate right here, right there. I'm right under there, honey. We already answered the part about Superstore. Now we're on Dan T.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
P.F. Chang's, we had the chicken fried rice.
It was good.
It was delicious, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Would you get it again?
I would. I think I would put a little bit of sauce in there, some soy sauce or something, just to spice it up a little bit. It was kind of bland. But chicken fried rice is kind of bland.
I didn't think it was bland. Well, I mean, it was, because you like spicy
I like a little bit of spice in mine. You could put a little of sriracha in there. It'd be good. What's your favorite cereal? I like Golden Grahams. Those are like my favorite cereal.
I think I'm trying to decide between Rice Krispies and Corn Flakes.
Those are so boring.
I really like Corn Flakes.
Boring.
My two favorites was Frasier and Everybody Loves Raymond.
I like those shows.
They're just funny.
Bye, Tami. You're probably gone by now.
You're probably gone. Barb, Mountain House Mills can be bought on Amazon and Walmart in the hunting section. That's interesting.
Are they kind of like an MRE?
Yeah, are they like an MRE? You'll have to... Chex Maple.
Chex is good cereal. Matter of fact, Chex, was it cinnamon? Cinnamon Chex?
Yeah.
Those are, that cinnamon Chex is awesome.
And there's a New Life, a strawberry.
I never really ate Life.
I like Life. What was your
the
favorite?
Waltons or Little House on the Prairie?
I
never watched really either one of those.
I watched both. I've seen every episode of the Waltons and Little House on the Prairie. And I love them both, but my favorite's the Waltons.
Yeah.
And
they're more relatable because it's actually, they're not on the prairie. They're actually in a house, during the Depression, dealing with family issues and stuff.
Yeah.
Little House on the Prairie is maybe a little.
Guido has gone around, okay?
And now he doesn't know how to get back in the room.
Now he doesn't know how to get back in the dining room.
Because he's goofy. I know you've gotten this question before, but I think you'd like the middle. Yeah, we haven't had time to watch the middle yet, but disappointing food we review. There's been a lot of things we've been disappointed. Like it smells really good, but it doesn't have a flavor and things like that.
Recently, that I think it was like peanut butter pebbles cereal.
Yeah, something like that. It's like, wow, it smelled so good.
Wonderful. And then you taste it and it's like the flavor isn't near what it should be.
I'm not sure about your bladder calling.
Yeah, and Grace, and once I'm awake, it's like, unless I kind of go to the bathroom in the morning with my eyes closed like this, if I kind of barely have my eyes open, and then I can go back to bed if I haven't fully opened my eyes. But once I've fully opened my eyes, it's all over with.
Yeah, $3.5 million to raise a 2-year-old. No, thank you. It's not worth it.
Oh, I would take $3.5
not
million
anymore.
to raise a 2-year-old.
No, not anymore. They thought you were going to say 4 a.m. because you seem like a machine.
Oh,
she probably, if she woke up at 4 o'clock, she would stay up at 4 o'clock.
Like this morning, I was up. I opened my eyes at like 5:30, and I thought, if I don't close my eyes back, Kevin's gonna die. He'll just die.
Bye, Petey. Thank you for stopping in.
Bye, Petey. But I know better than to try to get up that early.
You just have to go in the living room because I would get up that early.
I will say he does help pack them in.
That's
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad Gary helps you.
We go to the Dollar Tree occasionally. We don't go there regularly, but especially for greeting cards.
Father's Day's coming up. We'll be going to
greeting cards is excellent to go there. If we're picking up like little tablecloths or plates or something for a party we know we don't want to spend a lot of money on, we'll go there.
I was looking at Fiber One bars to pick up and came across your videos. I love watching guys. Started watching
Lunchtime Review.
Lunchtime Review. Yeah, thank you very much.
And thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Aldi has cookies that taste just like Samoas and Thin Mint. I love the Samoas.
I think we could go back and constantly be finding different things to try from Aldi.
Where Papa
John's used to. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Next to Massive Dynamics. Up there where the
yeah. See, I never go up that way, so
yeah.
Now I know which Chinese restaurant you're talking about. Okay.
Yes, yeah, he knows where you're at now.
We actually had Munchpack send us something once, and then we got a 3-month subscription to Munchpack, and it was really fun. It just, our opinion was then, and it probably still would be now, is it's cool and it's neat to try that stuff, but it's just not worth the money you pay to get it. It wasn't worth the expense because they're not cheap. They're very, very expensive.
And I did notice too, Susan, that some of the things that we got in the Munch Pack, who gave us $5? Patton.
P-E-T-T-E-N.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the donation.
$5. We should do something every time we get money.
It plays music on it.
Yeah, but you should dance. We should have.
I hate it when people do that on stream. Matter of fact, this one guy does it.
What, dances?
Yes, he does this little dance every time he gets a subscription. It's like
I'll unbutton a button every time. No, I'm kidding.
Every time he gets a new subscriber, he does this little dance, and it's like I just quit watching.
I start up here, and then
it has to be a money amount because then it might give you dollars.
But anyway, what I was going to say, Susan, is I noticed that a lot of the things we got in the Munch Pack were things that I had seen at like Big Lots, and I never had the nerve to buy. So when you get it in a Munch Pack, since you're paying for it, you're going to try all of it. But it's things...
Or they're in the world food area of Meijer or something.
Yeah, and you just have to be more adventurous when you go out shopping. But I do think it's cool. Try an Asian bakery. I don't know that we have an Asian bakery around.
There's another one.
What?
How do you pronounce it? S-U-H-N-I.
Suni? Thank you
for the $2. We appreciate
what do we do? Do we dance?
Peace.
Or do we do a button? Hey, this counts as a button.
I don't know what it is with you stripping tonight.
I was joking.
Walmart never has the items to review. We have a hard time. Walmart, it depends on which Walmart we go to. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't.
Yes.
You have to go to a bigger one.
Yeah. McDonald's quarter pounder still tastes like grade A horse poo.
I haven't had McDonald's in so long.
Would love it if you would visit. I'd show you around the bookstore and all over the city. I was just telling Kevin, I read your email about how nice the weather is, and I was telling Kevin about how you moved there from Washington. And I won't give away anything personal, Nobody knows. You could be anybody. But how you moved there from Washington and that the weather is just so beautiful there. And you were telling me that you could never retire there.
Yeah, it'd be too expensive.
California, you could never retire to California because when you retire, if you like retired from the state of Kentucky, you get
my retirement's based on what I got paid here.
Right. So it would be a small amount here. So you could never take that small amount and try to go to a place where things cost a lot more, like California.
Well, here it's an okay amount. In California, it's a small
amount. In California,
amount.
It would be a small amount. And Kevin was explaining to me that that's why a lot of people retire to Florida.
Yeah, because the cost of living is not as much.
Right. The cost of living isn't as high in Florida as it is in like California. But California has like the best weather. The best weather.
You know what, though? When you're older, the heat doesn't bother you as much, I don't think. I mean, not the humidity and stuff. I know my mom and dad, they're in their late 70s, and they
Your
both.
Mom was cold last night.
They both like it warmer, you know.
Yeah.
Lots of food.
Jennifer
It's almost 8 o'clock, so we're going to need to run through these.
Yes, I agree with you, Grace. Camille was on an episode of. She was?
You'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I didn't know she was on an episode of Frasier. But see, when Frasier was on, we didn't know who Camille was, you know?
Sarah said she was at the bookstore. Jennifer Gardner said she's tiny.
Oh, I bet she's tiny. I bet they're all tiny.
Yeah, Cocoa Krispies are a crime against humanity. I agree. Any of those Krispies are bleh. Why did you cheat on me? And most of the guys today.
Yeah. Kevin and I have said to each other, if we ever got to the point where we're attracted to somebody else, we want to be with somebody else, we have enough respect for each other that we would tell each other. We would say that to each other rather than cheat on each other, because I have enough respect for him that I would not do that to him.
But they wouldn't make it that far because Ashley would kill them both.
We're not allowed to ever get separated.
Can you all hear Ashley? Ashley's told me the other day that she said if Dad ever tried to have somebody else here, she said I would make them miserable.
They would leave quickly.
Yeah, she said I would make them miserable.
So I can only. So basically, I'm limited. If Mom ever dies,
even if she dies,
I don't care. I'm limited to one night stands for the rest of my life.
Not even that. No.
You wouldn't know about it. They'd be gone.
Oh, I'd know.
Ashley would babysit.
That's right. I'd be watching the camera.
It's after 8. We gotta go.
Did you read the Little House books? I've read some of the Little House books. Not all of them though, but I've read some of them.
Most of the Pebbles are. I like Fruity Pebbles. Love Fruity Pebbles, but still, I like Golden Grams are still my favorite.
Dorina, or Dorina. I think it's Dorina. I love King of Queens. Kevin and I got in the habit of watching King of Queens. That was such a good show. And I think there's probably episodes of that I've missed here and there. I love that, though.
So I said that we need to do some on the weekends because Wednesdays they're going to be missing us.
Oh, yeah. It would be fun to do one on weekends. Normally, weekends is a time when we go to Lexington. That's when we do a lot of our shopping. And so it's just a matter of time.
Golden Girls were good.
And that was the final straw. I've been divorced for 3 years.
Yeah, that Golden Girls, those are still funny. I'm trying to go through them quickly. Sorry.
Yeah, and I want to watch the Golden Girls again. Where did you say you saw them somewhere or no? No, maybe Ashley said she saw them where we could rent it or something.
Yeah, Mountain and Menace can be taken on a camping or hunting trip. So
Mountain House Meals.
A lot of different meals, and they're like MREs. Huh. It's almost 2 a.m. in London, you know?
Mountain House, and that's Barb. We'll look at them.
Ate a raw egg for breakfast.
Who ate a raw egg? I ate a raw egg for breakfast this morning.
I used to do that on a dare when I was younger as a teenager.
I wake up at 5 a.m. and usually go to bed at 1 a.m. Yeah, some people just don't need a lot of sleep. Hello, Amy.
Then the donation, and then you figured out how to donate. That's cool.
Lemon
Thank
cake
you.
With lemon frosting, strawberry shortcake, carrot cake.
I like a good, probably the lemon for me.
Out of those,
lemon cake with lemon frosting for me.
I think lemon. I would choose the lemon.
Although in the fall, I do like a good carrot cake. because it's got a little spices to it.
Are there Florida treats that you guys would like to try? I want to send you another package. Yeah, Katie sent us a package. Yes, you sent us a very nice package. You bought a lot of your stuff, I think, from expensive places like either Fresh Market or Whole Foods or something, because you sent us some expensive stuff. Florida treats. What were those rum things that I absolutely love?
Bye, Hula Mama, if you haven't already left.
They sell different flavors. They were rum. There was
no clue.
Oh gosh, yeah. It was something with rum, and they sell different flavors. I'll have to try to think of it. We
do have a World Market, not close by, but somewhat close by. That's one of those places we plan on going this summer. Is a World Market. Yeah, Tammy's gonna be naked by 8:15 if she's gonna start unbuttoning stuff.
Yeah, Kevin.
Disney World do food reviews. We've talked about our food at Disney and shown we always show our food and stuff at Disney. Did we do separate videos for those?
Yes,
or we include them?
No, I did a video on just the food.
Disney food. So if you search for Disney and food, you'll find the videos.
I found it. The Tortuga. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, no, here it is. The Anastasia Confections coconut patties. They're in Florida. I think they're made in like Orlando. Anastasia Confections. We have had some of we've had the mango and we've had the rum, but they have a bunch of other flavors that we cannot get here. These, do you remember these? And
those are good.
Oh,
they sell those at Tuesday morning.
Yeah, but they have a lot of flavors.
Yeah.
And there was also, I think we tried like a key lime one. I'm not seeing it in my list right this second. But if you do a search on my channel of Anastasia Confections, you'll see the ones, Katie, that we haven't tried. I don't know if you get any more of those flavors though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember if they're made in Orlando or not.
Sarah said on the West Coast, people retired to Arizona.
Oh, people retire to Arizona?
Well, because it's warm and dry and warm and
that's where
dry,
Todd's parents live.
We're 3 hours ahead of you, so
yes, in California.
From California, funnel cake maple frosting bacon.
That sounds interesting.
David, thank you for saying happy birthday.
Thank you,
you may have already left, but.
Mike and Molly. We never watched Mike and Molly.
Favorite breakfast as a child? I don't remember, honestly. I think we had a lot of cereal when I was growing up.
I had chocolate milk.
And we had cereal a lot, but I didn't eat a lot of breakfast when I was growing up.
I didn't eat breakfast. I had chocolate milk, and that was all I had.
Hamilton cookies?
Oh, really?
I
looked those up. I looked up the recipe for those, and I'm thinking they were a very, very difficult process. Very difficult process. Because I'm thinking you asked me about those a long time ago.
Katie said she thinks she knows where to get those.
Yeah, Katie, please look on the channel though first and see which ones we've tried, because I would hate for you to send me one that, we would love it because we could just enjoy it, but they're heavy, and so I don't want it to cost you a lot to ship those either. But they're very limited around here what they get.
The Disney stuff, we've got Disney just around Disney, the resort we've been at, and the food and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, check those out. Good night, Jacob.
Oh, were they wondering about Disney?
Yeah, but the Disney food. No, Disney food.
We did a video of just the food that we ate at Disney.
Dutch apple pie or regular apple? I like a good Dutch apple pie with the crumble on top.
Yeah, I like the crumble on the top too.
I'm a vegan that sneaks hamburgers.
That's funny.
Late at night.
I never noticed you never have a case on your phone. It adds bulk. I just don't like the bulk. And it's, knock on wood, it's still okay. But now you You don't.
I used to have a case. I don't anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't use a case.
I figure if it I've dropped it 100 times, and so far
chocolate milk for breakfast. When would you drink chocolate milk? That's all, that was breakfast for me. That was the only time. Well, I drank it after school too. But yeah, that was breakfast. When do other people drink chocolate milk?
Home in Tashin. So good. Definitely consider.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was a complicated recipe. He is good at baking, but I'm thinking it was time consuming. You guys do so much. Thank you, Katie. Please don't go to any extra trouble at all. I mean, seriously. If you don't find them, you don't find them.
We do a live session every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you come join us, we'll be here next week too.
Maybe. If you don't see a lunchtime review, if you don't see a What I Ate Wednesday on Wednesday morning,
then we'll be here.
Then that means we'll be here that night. Have you tried Cheerwine?
I have seen it. I thought we tried Cheerwine.
I don't know if we have.
It's a drink, isn't it?
Yeah. Have we tried it?
Maybe we haven't.
Maybe we have tried it. I don't know. I don't know if we've tried it or not.
Well, now that we're down to the bottom.
Yeah, now that we're going to go and go because I know we went over a while last week, and I think that some people liked it, but I think some people didn't like it. We went over because it's 2.5 hours. Yeah. It's a long time. So, and guess what? My bladder's calling.
Well, we had coffee before this, and then a bottle of water.
We had this, and we'll probably have a cup of coffee as soon as we get off here.
So good night, everybody.
Thank you so much to everybody who came. I appreciate it.
And for the people that donated, thank you very much for your donation.
Oh, gosh.
I always appreciate that.
Yeah, such a surprise. We really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you next week.